this. Hello. Did I spell that right? Comfy. Yeah. I'ma just.
When the first one saw me, he was like, "Damn, she pretty." Innocent smile and nice titties.
Wait. I'ma wait until some more people
When the
come
first
on.
one saw me, he
Oh
was like,
no.
"Damn, she pretty."
There we go. There ain't like nobody in here yet. Oh, I meant to. Hey, love. I'ma just wait for a few more people to join and then I'm gonna go ahead and add you. But while we waiting, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get this started.
When the first one saw me, he was like, "Damn, she pretty." Innocent smile and nice titties. He said, "That's the girl for me. Genuine and a little naive.
What's
Not too
up?
far from me. Knock, knock, hello, it's
Hello.
me. Your first love, the one you trust easily. Puppy
I'm gonna
love.
wait
If it
until
don't turn good, it'll
about
be over in a couple months. I'ma set it up
8:35
though.
ish,
Cause
and
you
then I'm
real
gonna go
looking
ahead and
mommy
add
love.
our
And you
guest
real love
star.
even though I'm not.
Um,
Marriage is out the
while we're
question cause we just
waiting, well,
kids.
actually,
Got
I'm
hella
gonna let
love
this
for you
play
and I never meant
first
to hurt you. I just started acting on lust for other women. We
because
homies,
yeah,
but let's be realistic. Us together forever was a dummy mission. But it's always love.
but it's always love. Oh shoot, I forgot this is on YouTube, so it's the commercials. How you skip? Skip. There we go. Hello, everyone. I'm just waiting for a few more people to join before I invite our guest star in. I was listening to this while I was at work, y'all, today. And if y'all like this music, y'all need to go ahead and follow the person who created it. Beautifulness. Hello, Miss ma'am, our guest star. Oh, I need to send this. I meant to send this to Sam. I think Sam is actually on live himself, but he told me that he wanted me to send it to him. So let me go ahead and send this to him. And once this song go off, I'm gonna go ahead and add our special guest. So I'm gonna just turn it down a little bit just because I have a few announcements before we start. So first and foremost, I am planning a pop-up shop, y'all. I am planning a pop-up shop in the later spring, summer time. So for the people that I have interviewed already, there will be obviously a vendor's fee. But for the people that I interviewed, there will be a discount on the vendor's fee. And then people that I have not interviewed yet, they will have to pay the full fee. But I'm going to gather all those details and, explain them later. But be on the lookout for that. And then with my interviews, y'all, as I always say, please make sure that you are responding in a timely fashion due to the fact that interviews go quick, and especially with me having a limited time of when I can do the interviews. Let me pause that. For me to do the interviews, if you aren't responding in a timely fashion, or I set aside time for you and then you don't respond, like that's a time slot that somebody else could have. So please just make sure that you are responding in a timely fashion. I give it like 48 hours. If you respond beyond 48 hours, then that's not okay. But I'm gonna go ahead and obviously introduce my surprise guest. Well, she's not really a surprise because I already told her that she was going to be out here. But she has thousands of followers already on Instagram. She has subscribers on YouTube because she just released, well, not because of this, but she has recently released an album called Elevate. And you can find that on all platforms. I advise you to go listen to it because it's not just music. She also does poems. She has a very, very beautiful voice. She does performances and all that good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and add her. Her name is, and I'm going to just wait for it to process. Did it do it? Accept. Did it do it?
Hey, I'm looking all crusty,
Look,
but
okay.
I'm here.
Look, we call this comfy conversations
Yes,
for a
comfy
reason.
conversation. I was like, oh my God, I just got off work. I was like, let me scarf this food down real quick before we start this live. But I am here. Thank you so much for having me. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm full, so I'm
Yeah.
happy.
I tried to do a little bit to my
You,
hair
we're
before, but
not gonna talk about this. We're not gonna talk about this right now, okay? I'm gonna hold the camera just y'all can see my eyebrows.
oh man. Let me go ahead and start this music back up so people can listen to your creations while we having this conversation.
Okay, okay, I'm down.
All right. So first and foremost, I kind of did a little introduction already, but
Hmm.
you can go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit for the people who don't know but should know.
Okay. So, my name is Miss Christiana. I am a R&B artist in Detroit, Michigan. I just dropped my first album, as she mentioned earlier, Elevate. I dropped it around in January. Poems on there, really good music on there.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm just taking that album on the road.
Yeah.
So that's really it about me. Focusing on visuals
Mhm.
and some life developments, but outside of that, that's about it.
All right. I did notice when I was going through your album again that you have poems on there. I think that's so
You
dope.
like
Cause
them? Them poems
yeah.
almost didn't make the cut. I'm gonna be honest.
Why is
So
that?
the poem. So here's the thing. Like I had Elevate, and I had all the music, like all the tracks were done, and
Hmm.
I played it for my manager Josh, and then I played it for Asaka, and I was like, I want y'all to listen through this, and I want y'all to give me your feedback, like we like the order that it's going, because for me, I'm very particular about the order of my music and how it's presented. I don't like music to be all over the place. I want it to tell a story.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, I'm in love, I hate him, I'm in love, I want to, are we in love all at once, and then we hate him at the end. Like, I want it to make sense, so I let them listen to it, and they were like, it's good. I mean, like, it's a great body of work, but it's missing that personal touch. And I'm like, it's missing a personal touch. I poured my life out in the studio to these songs,
Yeah.
but they said it was missing the personal touch. And I ended up writing these poems prior to that conversation. And then
Hmm.
one of my other friends, LJ, he read the poems and he was like, you need to put this on the album. I was like, you think so? He was like, yeah. And I was like, hmm. I'm like, okay, because that originally was one whole poem that I
Hmm.
ended up having to split into that to make it fit for the album. But yeah, they almost didn't make the cut. It was almost, it, y'all can thank them for that.
I love poetry, and I like the fact that you were able to show that you're versatile with the
Mhm.
poetry being
Yeah.
incorporated. So I definitely think that that was a nice touch. I,
Okay.
I think they knew what they was
They
talking about.
knew what they were talking. And you want to know something? At the listening party that I had, and even after the listening party, still to this day, like right now, people they tell me they're like, I love those poems. Like the poems are the best part. I'm like, really?
The best part.
But I'm glad, I'm glad that it gave the album. I do think it elevated it, it pushed it up a bit. So I'm glad that I went with what they said and
Yeah.
had some belief in myself to put it out there. So I am glad about that.
Yeah, I see what you did there with it elevated it,
You
an
see,
elevator
you
elevate.
see, because you gotta keep throwing it out there for the people, so that way they can know. Elevate, go stream it. It's everywhere. Okay,
Literally everywhere. It's on
literally
Spotify,
everywhere.
Apple Music, YouTube. I
YouTube
mean,
Music, Amazon Music, Pandora,
yeah.
you name it, it's there.
Have you always been interested in also writing poetry, or has it just been mainly words for music?
So it's mainly been music,
Okay.
and I struggle with writer's block. I write all my songs usually. I get help on some verses here and there, but for the most part, I write all of my music.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I have bad writer's block, but I like when I was in high school and stuff, writing was never really an issue for me.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first time that I did a poem that other people heard,
Mm-hmm.
but probably not my first time writing a poem in general. No, like I think I have written some before, but none that I would be like, oh, y'all want to hear my poem? Like, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
This was the first time. I think that's why I was so apprehensive about putting it out
Mm-hmm.
too, because those were like real uncut my feelings of how I thought those people were looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, so for me to put that out for other people to hear, I was like, "Are y'all sure y'all really looking?"
Let me just double check.
Right? Are
Okay,
y'all
let me
positive?
triple check.
Right? Are y'all sure? Sure? Like you read all the words? You read all the words? But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I think the vulnerability made it more relatable. And so I think that's gonna elevate it. Okay.
elevated. I love that. Yeah, no, because I got some feedback last year sometime,
Mm-hmm.
and the person was like, I feel like I don't know who you are in your music.
Mm-hmm.
He was, and I'm always singing heartbreak. I'm always singing like, and I feel like I'm covering the vulnerable. But he was like, yeah, I just don't feel like you are vulnerable for real. And so I took that constructive criticism because I'm good with that. Like even if I don't necessarily agree, I will always remember it and always
Mm-hmm.
try to keep that in mind when I'm working. And so when he was like, "You're not that vulnerable," and they said we need some more, I was like, they might be onto something.
They might be on
Let me just make it work. But yeah, I'm proud of that, and I'm gonna try to keep that going forward in the newer songs that I write to make sure that I have that open and honest communication with myself and others in the music.
Is it usually hard for you to open up to people in general? Or
Not really. I mean, men,
yeah.
yes. Yes, yes. But women, not so much because I'm a girl's girl. So I'm always like, they wouldn't hurt me. Like, we're friends. Like, so, but
Yeah.
men, yeah. I'm always like, what's your motive? Like, what you,
It
what
do be
you,
like that.
yeah. Like, I always got one eye open on them. But everybody else, I'm pretty open. I'm pretty open.
All right, all right. So I do know you said that you were born and raised in Detroit,
Yeah.
West Side to be specific. Now, for me, I'm not from Detroit. Okay,
Okay.
so can you explain the difference between West Side and East Side?
Okay. I'm not, okay. This is hard. This is hard because everybody takes it so serious. I'm from the West Side, so I'm going to believe that to be the superior side. Yes, West Side. I'm going to believe that to be the superior side. However, I hate to say it, but the East Side has better food. It's almost like, how can I explain it? It's almost like you got your mom's side and you got your dad's side. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? And so I feel like the West Side is your mom's side. It's all nice, clean and polished and happy. You have fun. And the East Side is like your dad's side. It's a little rough around the edges. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That, but I don't think that either side is more superior than the other. And that's the politically correct answer.
yeah,
But I think that you're going to be more comfortable wherever you grew up at. So I grew up on the West Side. I'm more comfortable on the West Side than I
yeah.
am. And that's all I got on that. I don't know nothing else. I ain't trying to get in no trouble with nobody. I
You're
don't know nothing.
funny. Some
I don't know
people
nothing.
said West Side,
They know.
the East Side. East Side is bigger, West is more mature.
East Side, they do have good food over there now. I ain't gonna lie. East Side food,
East Side food.
East Side
Okay.
food. But that's it.
I was
That's
told
all.
that you don't want to be on the East Side after dark.
But they call the West Side the Wild Wild West. I don't think that you want to be in Detroit, like just in the random parts of Detroit at all at
Right.
at night. But like I said, I can't get into that East Side West Side debate. They'll chew me up and spit me out. I just
Yeah, we gonna
West
do
Side
that
is
for
where I'm from.
another time.
Yeah, West Side is
Another time.
where I'm from, so that's why I'm the most comfortable there.
All right. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
So with with you being from Detroit, has that experience ever influenced your music? Like I know there's a lot of Detroit artists. Do you think that influences your music at all?
I think it influences it, but not like how other artists let it influence. Like I don't have I'm working on one, but I don't have like a Detroit sounding record. You know how when you hear a beat you be like, oh, that's not a baby. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't I don't have that yet, but that's something that I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like being from Detroit has shaped my music in a small way because it's more aggressive. Like
Mm-hmm.
like my music can be my attitude comes out in the music, and because I'm from Detroit I have a certain type of attitude. It's a little bit, it can be rougher. that's
Yeah.
what I that's what I'll say. But I don't let the fact that I'm from Detroit um minimize the versatility of sound that I have. Like I want my music to be uh able to be liked by everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know about the street life. I just know how to stay out the streets. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say I flipped the pack and now he coming back this way to the I don't know nothing about none of that. So so yes, it has influenced me, but not in the ways that it has influenced others.
Mm-hmm.
That's my answer to that
I
question.
yeah, I was listening to your music and I would agree as well that there's not really a Detroit sounding sound in your
Yeah,
music, which is a good thing because like I said, it makes it more
right.
versatile. You can make more connections that way. I'm gonna just wave to people real quick. But yeah, I definitely feel like in general Detroit has very creative people.
Yeah,
In the fact that there's a wide range of people from Detroit that do similar things. Um, that can have some type of influence, whether it's small or huge or whatever the case may be. But I definitely feel like that's cool. I like Detroit's culture.
I
I'm
do too.
from Ipsy, and it's pretty small. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
for it to be so small, I feel like I don't know a lot of people in Ipsy.
Ah,
Or
okay.
like you
Yeah.
know everybody in Ipsy, but you don't know people like you might know of
Yeah.
someone
Mm-hmm.
type of thing. But I would definitely say that I feel like Detroit is more network based. So people are willing to work with other people and bounce ideas off of
Yeah.
each other, whereas Ipsy's not really like that.
Really? That's
Not at all.
interesting.
It's like we all be in hibernation mode,
Mm-hmm.
but if y'all want to go out, if you want to
They're
ride the
like,
boat or drive the boat, we can do that. But
we could drive the boat. We could drive the boat. Well, that's interesting because I do think that we're good with networking here. I will say that, or at least my circle of people that I know, they're really good with networking. It's not like too much spirit of like competition or I'm better than so on. So like we are all collectively trying to work towards something, and that's great. But I know that there's areas in every area where it's probably not that. I haven't ran into it yet though, so I'm grateful for where I'm at right
yeah,
now. Grateful.
that's dope. That's dope.
Hey y'all.
So
Okay.
let me wave. I'm trying to read comments as well as
They said Southside got Harold's chicken.
I don't even like chicken that
Nothing
much, so that
about
means nothing to
Southside.
me. I think South is that South Side as an Ipsy because we call the South Side, but
Um,
I don't know no Harold's chicken in South
yeah,
on in Ipsy.
neither do I.
So
They lost me.
completely lost.
Yep, I don't know nothing about that.
Alright. So what is your like writing process when it comes to your music? Do you normally find a beat first or do you sit and I'm in Chicago.
Oh,
Okay.
no wonder we don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Right.
Okay. Um, we like, where is Harold's chicken? Okay. So with the music, my process, I find the beat first.
Okay.
Then I listen to it and I like if the beat doesn't make me move, not me. Um, I pick it and then I just listen to it and I might try to like freestyle. I might please use this term loosely. I come up with the first line and then I'm like, oh my God, like what would I say after that? Then I sing the first line again and I sing the first line again until I come up with the second line and I sing the first and the second line again. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm building like, and I will never forget when I was growing up, and it's a random story, but I was never forget when I was growing up in church and I was watching this girl come up with a praise dance and she did it in the exact same process. She was like, okay, we're gonna do this move. And then she was like, okay, we'll do this and then this. And then she was like, okay, now let's do it together and see. And I was like, that's how I write music. Where I know some people that hear the beat and they hum a melody and then they find the words and then they be good to go. That's not me.
Yeah.
That's not me. So when I write, um, I like to write by myself because my process is tedious. It takes a lot of time. And it's like, you know how somebody is, if you were editing a video and they replay the same part over and over and over and over again because they're trying to
Yeah.
get the timing right, that's how it is when I'm writing music. So because I know that that could be bothersome to others, I like to write alone. I like to write alone. And when I get it, I've been people have been requesting to do writing sessions with me and stuff, and I'm just like, are you sure? Like, you really want to?
Yeah.
But I'm about to start like tapping into that because all in all, like I said, I do write majority, if not all, my music, and I'm very proud of like how I write. I think I write very well, so I want to start sharing that process with others. But it's just not like it's not like their process. It's different.
Yeah. I completely understand. I'm
Yeah.
very tedious when it comes to, well, when I was editing my videos,
Hmm.
I definitely would go play back the same clip every like so often.
You gotta go back so you can get that
Because
timing right.
it's like it
It's
could
like
be like a millisecond.
millisecond, but I'm
And
gonna find the millisecond. I
it has
know.
to be cut at the
It has to
right
be cut
spot.
at the right time. I know. I agree with that because I also edit videos. Like I went to school. After high school, I went to Specs Howard for digital media arts. So like I understand that for sure. Trust me,
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah,
How was your experience with Specs Howard? Because I wanted to go there, but then it was a whole big.
it was
We're not
really
even gonna get into that, but
okay. So I went to Specs Howard because I'm old, so I went to Specs Howard a while ago.
Mhm.
But I enjoyed my experience. I do feel like it taught me some things that I could use down the line. However, I didn't pay for it. So I'm not going to say, I don't know if the money adds up to what you're learning. Could you learn it on YouTube now? Probably. So I don't know. For me, what really sold it was during the program, they would give you a MacBook to use. And at the end of the program, if you wanted to buy the MacBook, you could. The MacBook was cheaper than how much it would have been at the Apple store. So that was more so my incentive for doing the program. I'm like, I'm going to do the program. I'm going to learn how to do all of this stuff. And I'm going to get a MacBook for a discount. I'm getting it right now. I'm doing the whole program. I'm doing the whole program. So I think it was a good experience. Um, but it just depends on like what do you really want to do? You know what I'm saying with it? Because
yeah,
for me, I like music. I'm not going to say there was no reason for me to be there, but you know what I mean. I should have went to, but
yeah,
I'm grateful for the experience. And all in all, it was worth it at that time. I don't know what
yeah,
they're doing now.
yeah. It's a whole mess, definitely. But that's cool that you got to experience
Yeah,
that because it sounds pretty cool to me, and that definitely would have motivated me to keep
yeah.
going.
That
Like, oh, I get a free,
because I
not free,
needed that
but
to record my
discounted.
music. You know, I had goals and aspirations. I said, I'm gonna do this. And then I like to edit. And my mom, she went to Specs Howard for broadcast media arts, so she wanted to be the anchor. She wanted to be the on-screen talent. I just wanted to be the person behind the camera to learn how to do all of this stuff. So when it came time for me to edit my own videos in music, I could do that.
Yeah.
So now if I need to do a promo video or something, I can edit it for sure. I can edit it for sure.
I
So
was in the same boat with your mom. Definitely
really,
broadcasting
I
and media arts.
wonder.
Yeah.
Now I wonder what her experience was like. And she said that like she enjoyed it. You know, that's her dream. So like she definitely enjoyed it. But I don't know what the entire experience was like for her. I have to go back on that. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and ask, and then I'll let you know. You know, later. I'm gonna text you and be like, "Hey,
Yeah,
my mom
please.
said." Okay.
Let me know. I think yeah, we just gonna say that for another
Okay.
time.
We'll
Because
talk about
that's
that
a
later.
whole
We'll,
story.
we'll talk about that another time. We'll talk about that another time.
So, what exactly made you pursue music in the first place? Like, what do you like about music?
um. So when I was younger, singing was just what I was good at.
Mm-hmm.
Like in comparison, like when we do talent shows, like in the third grade, I was singing, everybody would lose their mind, and I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm great at this!" So I just liked being good at it at first.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards, it was like, okay, I want to use this to express how I feel. Like, cause I like how other people's music makes me feel. So I want to make music that makes other people feel good because that music made me feel good. You know what I mean? Like I want to get into that bag. And so I was trying to write music at a young age. Like I don't even know what age, but this is a funny story. I was trying to write music, and I couldn't come up with sugar honey iced tea. I couldn't come up with anything. And I was sitting here, and I had a pencil and a piece of paper. I was young. I was fed up. My mama came here in my room. She was like, "What's the matter?" I was like, "Can't figure it out. I'm just trying to write a song." She was like, "You trying to write a song?" I said, "I can't. Ain't nothing coming to my mind. I got so much to say, but nothing's coming out." And so my mom sat there with me, and we wrote my first song called "Going Back to School." She came in. She was like, "It's easy. That's what we got going on. You going back to school tomorrow? Okay, hold on. Let's going back." She was like, "That's okay. Now what about this part?" And so I think that her helping me, it was like, okay, it's not as difficult as I thought it was, and then I just progressed and kept going and kept going. And I honestly think now that I'm talking to you, I'm thinking that that's probably why when I write songs, the first verse is easy, and the second verse I'd be like, I don't know, because my mom helped me write that first verse. She helped me come up with the first verse, and then I was like, what do I do next?
Yeah.
So, but no. So, anywho, music is now my outlet for how I feel. Things that I cannot put into words to express, or things that I have chosen not to say to keep peace. You know what I mean? I express it in my songs. And so that is why I continue to do it. Not more so because, oh, I love that everybody loves it. It's like, no, it's for me to continue to stay sane and to continue to stay sharp and to continue to be creative. Um, so that's why I'm into it
Yeah.
now.
I see that you had your song on the radio. Well, I saw that a while ago, like when it
Yeah.
first happened. But how was that? I believe it was 107.5. Yeah. That's
Oh,
a major station, y'all. A
radio
major station. She official.
station. Yes. I was, it came out of nowhere for me. And to be honest, the day before or whatever, something had happened and I really wasn't having that great of a day, to be honest. I really was not having that great of a day. Um, and then my manager, who's also my best friend, Josh, he texted me and was like, who gonna be on the radio tonight? Now, I ain't had no question mark behind it, but I'm like, I don't know what you mean? Like, who's gonna be like, he was like, no, fool. Like, he sent me the screenshot. Like, your song gonna be on the radio tonight. And I was like, oh my God. I needed that. I needed that pick me up. And I waited. I was all excited. I got in the car, and like I said, I'm still in the hood. I was in the driveway. I had my little ring light, my camera. I had the car light on. I was waiting, and they played my song. They played it like last, like dead last, like at the end of the hour where they played the music. And I was sitting there, and then I mean, I know you saw the video, but when he was like, uh, "We have this new MissChristyana," and then I heard, "Oh," I was like, "Ah!" I screamed over him saying my name. I didn't even catch that on camera. But I was so. It was a beautiful experience, and I can't wait for it to continue to happen.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing other, like some of my other friends, their songs are getting put on the radio, like Faith Sinai and Ari. Their songs were on the radio this past weekend, and
Mhm.
just seeing them be on the radio, it reminded me of how I felt a couple weeks ago when I was like, "This is amazing. It's an amazing feeling." I wish that on everybody. Like that was great. That feeling
Yeah.
was amazing.
That I think that is so cool, to be honest. Like to hear yourself on the radio station is just like
It's
I
crazy.
made it.
It's
Mama, I made
mama.
it.
My mama watched the video. I got a video of her watching my video, my reaction, and she crying like how I'm crying. It's like it's it's crazy because you hear yourself in a, well, at least I hear my music all the time in the car because I run it through the aux. I run it through the car play. So I'm always hearing me through them speakers. But something about my phone not being plugged up and it's saying 107.5 on the dash. And then other people were listening to it and they were mentioning me in their stories. So we were all listening to it at the same. Oh my goodness. That's a beautiful experience. I wish that on every artist. It was amazing. That was definitely amazing. The best ever.
Yeah. That's dope. Dope, dope, dope. I love that for
Yes,
you, honestly.
thank you.
And
Amazing.
more
I'm
more's
trying to
gonna
get that feeling
come
back.
for sure.
Yeah, more gonna come. I'm about to call them next week. Like, y'all want to play it again?
I got a full album of songs,
I got.
just
Yep, I can find a clean. I can get a clean version of everything. Sam will do it.
Speaking of Sam, where he at?
I think he
Anyways.
might still be live. I think he was working on something.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
So
he be
yeah,
live.
I actually met you through him because I had interviewed him,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, yeah, like if you know anyone, and he's like, oh, I got a bunch of people to send you, and I was
Yeah,
like,
he do.
okay.
Yes, he do. He record everybody that's popping in the city.
He does. That man
Yes,
be
that
working.
man be working.
But I wanted to ask how is your chemistry like with him being the audio producer for some of the songs? I heard what was the song? I just know I heard his little
Never. Yes, that's so it's good because I'm open to Sam's ideas,
hmm
and I know that whatever Sam is suggesting is because he's trying to elevate the song. and he's, and he's, you know what I mean? So the chemistry is there. Like me and him, like we're really cool. Like that really, and I appreciate that he sees how great I am, even when I don't see how great I am. And I think that's what makes it work because if you just go in, because you can go to any engineer, you know what I'm saying, and that don't mean your song gonna come out good, but you can go anywhere.
Yeah.
But Sam, he has a special ear, and he cares about everybody that he works with, and it comes out in the music, and you hear it. Never that
Yeah.
Sam Watts. Sam
Yeah.
wrote that song. I'm gonna give Sam that credit all day. Sam wrote that song. I won a contest, and I was like, I want you to write me a song, and Sam wrote me Never. And it's so funny because, well, it's not really funny, but if you listen to the hook close enough, I don't say the lyrics is you ain't never had a bad like me. I don't say the B word. I don't know. It's nothing wrong with it. I've said it before. I'll say it in this one, but in that particular song, I don't say it.
Uh-huh.
If you listen hard enough. That's Sam in the background.
I knew I heard a little bit of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like what I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was saying. But I'm
You ain't
like,
never.
that sounds like Sam. He gotta be on this song
Yep.
just a little
Yep. He was
bit.
in there. He was in there. But it's great. I stand 10 toes behind Sam at all times. Like, if you know anybody in here that's in here now, if y'all do music and you don't know Sam Watson, that's who you need to be working with. Matter of fact, I'll put his ad in here. He's the
Yeah,
best.
he's definitely
He is the
dope.
best.
Do you have any producers, like it could be famous or not, any producers that you would want to work with? Like that you just dream about working with?
Any producers or artists?
We can do we can do both.
I'm gonna I want to give you I'm gonna give you artists first
Okay.
because the producer one is probably gonna stump me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting here thinking like, who? Like, okay. Um, artist wise, I would like to get a song in with Summer Walker. I think that would be kind of dope.
Y'all
Um,
voices would sound so good together.
Summer Walker, I've heard that sound. I have a LMA feel a little bit, so I would do that. Um, I know he in a whole. I would do. I do them all honestly. I would do a song with all of them. But I'm trying to think about who's at my top of the list, like top. Hmm. I gotta actually think. I should have thought about this. I had a feeling that you were gonna ask me this question, and I still didn't prepare. Okay, let me think. I know for sure Summer Walker.
Hmm.
Oh, duh. Okay, sorry. Took me a long time. I'm here. Summer Walker, and then male wise, Bryson Tiller. Did you listen to his new album?
Bryson Tiller?
New album? Yeah, no. That album is good.
I have not listened to his music in a while, but
Understand?
to be fair, I don't listen to a lot of new people or a lot of newer stuff
Okay.
because I just don't necessarily agree with the content
Okay.
that's being talked about.
Understandable.
Um, I feel like music nowadays is all about beats and being catchy and, being able to dance to it on TikTok. So it doesn't really have any substance, in my
Yes.
opinion. But, that's some songs, most artists now, but
No. I completely get it. This is my homework for you today. When you get some time, listen to the Bryson Tiller album. And then me and
okay.
you, not on live, we're gonna talk about it and you tell me how you feel. I'm not saying it's the best album in the world. Not at all.
Mhm.
But it's it's pretty good. It's pretty
Okay.
good. It's pretty. I'll send you a list. I'll send you what I like off the album. That way you ain't even don't even waste your time listening to no whole album. I'll send you what I like. I'll send you what
That
I
works
like.
for me.
Now, as far as produced by, that's gonna be hard because I don't know. Um, I don't know, and I know that sounds so sad, but I really do not have a producer off the top of my head that's like, oh my god, got it. Hey Tommy, I don't. Yeah, I don't. That's gonna be my homework
Okay.
for the next time we talk. I'm gonna think about that, and then next time me and you talk, I'll let you know
Okay.
because I have no idea.
Cool. That works for me.
Okay.
That works for me. I'm gonna ask you, and to be fair, okay, I don't know a lot of producers,
That's
so
hard.
I
That's
just
hard.
know the ones that have like that say they name and they music like So Def
Yeah,
or
like so deaf or hitmaker
yeah,
or
Metro
no DJ
Boomin.
Khaled, right? Oh, Metro Boomin wants some more. Yeah, exactly.
So I can see why that would be
Yeah, I
difficult.
gotta go back and listen to some music and hear what tag I like the best and be like, ooh, him. Yeah, that's what I want to listen to.
I was about to say, I think that you should go with So Def, but that's really the only one that came to my head. So
So Dev, no, he be working. Jermaine he do be doing his stuff. So I add that to my list. But I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna listen. And I'm gonna have a list and I'm gonna let you know.
cool,
Who.
works for me. So I know you said that you had released an earlier project back in 2017. That was your first
That
one.
was my first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the name of it? I forgot.
Okay. So it's it's called E2M. It was supposed to be EP to mixtape to album, and then I was gonna have the album.
Hmm.
But I E2M. Whenever you got time, you go back, you listen to that. It is that project was so good, but it was like a thorn in my side because I kept comparing everything I did afterwards to
Mhm.
my first EP. And that EP, and everybody kept telling me, oh my God, that EP is so good. Oh my goodness, EP is so good. Oh my goodness. Like, and I'm not saying that it could have not been good, but the fact that everybody was telling me that EP was so good, I was having trouble. Like, it just seemed like everything I was writing after that wasn't hitting the same. Like, yes, that was my first project. That was my first project.
Yeah. How do you feel like you've grown since your first project? Like where you are now compared to where you were then?
I think that I have a little bit more confidence in myself
Hmm.
than I had then. I was kind of just gonna see what like I was just like, I'm just gonna write some songs and see, what happens. Put it out
Hmm.
to see what happens. But I feel like I'm more confident now. I have a better understanding of how I want my music to be presented and how I want it to sound. Whereas before I didn't. Um, I've also learned because then, you know, I had worked on that project. I was working with my first engineer ever. That was, and I thought that I could not work with him.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like so the music. I'm not gonna say the engineer doesn't make the music because they do, but it's in here. It's in you. You gotta write it down. You gotta bring it up, and if they have some razzle dazzle that they can add to it, great. If not, it's still in you. And I think that I was missing that in between. And it was like, oh my God, I just can't find the right engineer to save my life. But no, no, it's not that. You're just not confident enough to do it. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? You could go work with anybody, but you need to be confident enough to be able to explain, like, hey, no, I want my hook to start right here at 25 seconds and
Right.
not, you know what I mean? Um, so I think that confidence definitely has grown since my first project, and I think that I am a little bit more. This still ties in with the confidence piece, but I feel like I'm a little bit more willing to take a risk,
Mhm.
whereas before I wasn't.
Yeah.
So now it's like Sam be like, hit a high note, and I'd be like, I'm scared, but like I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. So yeah, that's what I would say would be the key changes since then and now.
Yeah. Do you feel like your music speaks more to you at all? More now than it did before? Or is it kind of the same?
My music is situational for me,
Hmm.
but it always resonates with me. So like even back then, I could listen to them other songs on that first project and still be like, oh yeah, yeah, this because I felt because I felt it when I wrote it. Like when I wrote it, I felt it. So I don't necessarily think that it resonates with me more now, than it did before. I think that it always resonates with me, but it might not always be relevant to where I'm at in life because the goal is to elevate. So I can't. I don't want to be in that lower vibration for forever. But I can
Hmm.
still feel where I was at when I wrote it.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
I understand.
Okay.
I get
Okay.
that. So, how would you describe your music to someone that has never even heard of you, like at all?
That's kind of hard. That's also very hard to do. Oh my somebody's calling my grandma's phone downstairs. Let's see if they answer. Uh, but I think I would explain it. Is that ringing loud? Like, is it unbearable?
No, you good.
Okay. I would
I can
think
still hear you.
I would explain my music as R&B, but rough around the edges. Like rough around the edges in good ways because I like harder beats. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I'm not necessarily on the drill tip yet, but it's like I want something that's gonna make them speakers knock in the car. Like
yeah,
I want something that a man gonna hear and be like, "Dang, dude, this hard. Who this? Christiana, Miss
yeah.
Christiana." Like that's what I want.
We like
That's what I want.
that.
Yeah,
I love bass. Like I will turn up a song on high volume and
yeah.
just hear the bass just be going crazy.
I wanted
I
to.
definitely,
Yeah, I wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like I want to be able to feel it. there are some moments, and I'm not saying all my songs are like that, but there are some moments where you just want to be mellow and relaxed. But sometimes girls want to turn up and get ready to go out, and they don't want to be like, get it sexy, get it. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that. The song's great. The song's great. But I'm saying sometimes you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
sometimes you want something else. So I'm trying to give you the something else.
Yeah.
That's how I would explain that.
I think the your voice also helps kind of balances it out because your voice is very smooth.
Ew. Oh my God. Thank you so much.
So yeah, your record or the audio could be a little rough, but your
I'm
voice
smooth.
adds the butter.
I'm
You
singing
feel
you
me?
through the waves. You know what I mean? And I think,
Yeah.
and that is a major compliment to me because in my 9 to 5, I work in a call center. So I've been
I
working in a
do
call
too.
center for a really, really long time, and it that resonates because I sometimes when I answer the phone or if I answer the phone at for work in front of other people, they be like, "Oh my God, we didn't know that you." Yeah, but I'm glad that I have the ability with my voice to be able to like switch it and like make it work for what it needs to work for. And it does it on the beats. Yes, that makes me happy. That makes me so happy.
I'm glad that that makes you happy. But just gotta get flowers where they're due.
Thank
So
you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
so I know you've done a few performances as well. How is performing for you? Do you ever get stage fright or anything?
Somebody recently asked me, like, do you black out when you go on stage? I was like, absolutely not. No, I don't. I'm very aware of what I'm doing up there. I love to perform. That's like my happy place. I think that's one of the reasons why I've gotten as far as I've gotten right now is because I get out there and I perform. I don't care where we at. Hole in the wall, Deluxe Flux, Willis Show Bar, around the corner, 6 Mile. I don't care. I'm there. I'm
Yeah.
there. These people gonna hear these songs. But I really do enjoy performing. I
Mhm.
like giving people a show. I like giving people a physical image that goes with the music because I don't have any music
Yeah.
videos. So because I don't have any music videos yet, you need to be able to envision this song and you need to see me when you hear it. You know what I mean? So you're gonna think about, oh, I know when she performed Ready and Waiting with that chair. You're gonna remember that. You're gonna remember it. You're gonna remember it. So I love performing though. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I haven't done it in a minute though. I low key need to get back out there. I done took a hiatus. It's time for me to come back.
Yeah. I just remember, see, I do remember a video with the chair.
Hmm.
And then I also remember a video with you like in a black outfit
Hmm.
and you was like doing a little
Oh, the body
side.
roll. I watched
And
that
I
today.
said, ooh, okay.
Yes, I get on stage and forget I'm normal. Like I'd be like, "Ooh, this going," because I'm not a dancer. I don't really dance. I love to dance. Don't get me wrong, I love to dance, but I'm
Uh-huh.
not a dancer. So when I get on stage, I just be winging it. We just go see what happens. Some stuff I have plans, other stuff I don't. But when I get up there, I just be winging it, and the people be eating it up, and I be like, "Oh my God, dance!"
You went so oh I think
Oh, there you go. We back.
oh okay.
Oh yeah, we back. We
Was
back.
it was the connection bad on your end too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh okay.
Yep.
Okay. Oh man.
I was like, I just be vibing, and then next thing you know, it's like, I was like, oh shoot, oh God, I hope she comes back.
Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. Because
Oh,
the same thing
thanks.
happened. I said, is it me?
No, it could really be both of us. Thank you. Okay, I'm trying to say thank. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put all those eyes. Thank you. But yeah, no, performing is lit. Also, so I have my next show. I guess I should do this. My next show is May 26th. I'm performing at Breaking Sound. It's gonna be in Hamtramck. It's gonna be an acoustic set,
Ooh.
which if y'all don't know, like I said, my beats is pretty hardcore, and I like having my background track when I do my performances. It's just a safety net for me. And for this performance, I probably won't have it. So, this will be a good experience. If you want to hear me sing for real, come to this show. Um, It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. May
May
26th, Camp
26th.
Sherman.
At
Click
what
the
time?
link in my bio and click the name on the ticket. My name is on the ticket. Click my name. It is imperative that you click my name. I'm not gonna say why. I just need you to click my name.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all click her name.
Please.
Por favor. Okay,
Please.
por favor. Do you have any other performances other than that coming up, or any projects that you have coming up?
I am working on something.
Mm,
I'm working on something. And I'm not gonna give it away yet because
okay.
I'm still in the planning stages, but I have a very big event coming in July. That's all
Ooh.
I would say. I have a very big event coming in July that I'm working on. I haven't announced it yet, but I'm working on that. I am going to. I'm working on some visuals. Um, I don't know when they're coming. I don't know when you're gonna get them, but I'm working on some visuals. I feel like Beyonce. You're not getting the visuals, okay? I'm working on the. I'm working on the. Working on the visuals. Got something big coming in July, and then towards the end of the year, or not even the end of the year, maybe around October, I'm going to drop a deluxe version of Elevate, and it's going to have. I'm going to take the poems off. I know you love poems, but I'm taking the poems off, and I'm putting songs and replacing the poems.
Okay. I was about to say more poems. Maybe you should. This is just like a random idea,
I'm
just throwing it out
ready. I
there.
write. I love it.
Maybe you could do. It would be like an album, but not really an album, but like spoken word album of just some poems.
That's what you want some poems for me?
I
Oh
think
my
that would be
lord.
cool. I think that would be dope.
Okay,
And then, I mean, you could sprinkle a little bit of songs here and there
but you
too.
want.
That could just be like a side project,
Let
though,
me write that down. I'm serious. I take my notes. Okay, let's see. Well, I don't know about that. I'll see what I can do. One of my best friends, Camille, she does spoken word.
Mhm.
Um, so I'm gonna think about that, and might have to rope her in. Like, I don't know if
Yeah,
I can give you a full thing. I might have to give you a full thing plus somebody else, like me and somebody else doing spoken word back and forth,
that would be
potentially.
cool. That'd
Yeah.
be cool. I mean, it don't gotta be super long. I mean, like it could be like 3,
Mm-hmm.
4, something
I'll
like
see
that,
what I
something
can do.
small. But that would be
Hey,
cool.
Tori. Also, okay, so May 26th when I perform, Tori's performing too. If you got a friend, tell your friend to click Tori's name,
Praise
but y'all
God.
gotta split it. Y'all gotta make it equal. You gotta make it. You have to make it equal. Shout out to Tori Sky, everyone. She is a amazing artist as well. Go ahead and follow her as well. Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, not on a swipe. I'm back. Can y'all see me? Okay, I swiped out. I swiped out of it on accident. I'm here. I closed Instagram. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, guys, I'm back. We're not on FaceTime. We're on live. Okay, I'm here.
Right.
I'm back, y'all. I'm back. But okay, a whole spoken word album.
Mhm.
I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna
Yeah,
see what I can do.
I think that'd be cool.
I think so.
Just yeah.
I'm gonna see.
Do you have any, or what are your goals? Because of course you have goals, but what are your goals when it comes to your music? I know you mentioned being financially free
Yes,
when it comes to your music.
yes.
So like going on tours and things like that, or what exactly do you want to do?
So I definitely want to go on tour. That's something that I really, really want to do. Even if it's small city tour, but I want to go on tour. Um, a goal, a big, big, big goal of mine is to perform at the Little Caesars Arena.
Ooh.
I done been to the Little Caesars Arena for like I've only been there about 2 times. But each time I done been in there, I said, I gotta get in here. I gotta get in here. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a goal of mine. Definitely, I gotta get to the Little Caesars Arena. I don't care if it's a Pistons halftime show. I don't care if it's the national anthem. I don't care if they want me singing as they bring the people in. I gotta get to the Little Caesars Arena. And I mean that with everything in me. Um, and then I just wanna some other goals for myself would be to become a little bit more comfortable with singing naturally. Because, I'm in the studio all the time, so I have a studio ear when it comes down to my voice. Now I'd be like, they're like, Sam, go ahead and put the razzle dazzle on it, make it sound good. I want to get more comfortable with singing and just singing. Because I know
Yeah.
some beautiful singers that just be on their phone singing. And I'd be like, how are they doing that? The anxiety gets to me. the anxiety gets to me. So I want to become a little bit more comfortable with my natural voice and just singing and just throwing it off, like just literally going. Because you know what I've realized is that opportunity waits for nobody. So if somebody is like, "Hey, Miss Christiana, I want to hear you sing before I sign you," I need to be able to sing them something. You know what I'm saying? I need to be able to sing them something and be confident about it.
Mhm.
So that's a goal of mine. That's something that I want to work on. And honestly, growing. That's it.
Yeah.
I just want to grow. So I want to be a better singer. I want to be a better performer. I want to be a better dancer. I want to be a better promoter, a better video editor. I want to do. I got to keep elevating. I got to keep. You know what I'm saying? We got to get there. We got to get there. But right now, the biggest goal is a visual. Because I swear, if somebody snatched me up one more time and asked me where the music video is at, I'm gonna scream. So I got to get a video out soon.
Yeah, I was
That's the
gonna
goal.
ask that, but I figured we can touch on that another
I'm
time.
working. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm just so it's really just dropping the spirit of being a perfectionist because I want my video to look. I want it to look expensive. I want it to look like exactly how I see it in my head, and I have to
Mhm.
get out of that habit because that will I will prolong and delay, and because I want it to be perfect when really I just got to put a date on it, shoot it, and do it.
Yeah.
Let me
I
ask you. Let me ask you a question. Even though
uh-huh.
you didn't, you interviewing me. Let me ask you a question. Okay. what what song would you want to see a music video to off? If you had to choose based off what you listen to, I don't care. It just what song would you want to see?
So I do like Who, but I feel like I connect more with Okay only because like that be me. Like,
Okay, I'm not arguing with you.
um,
Okay.
those would probably be my top two. I feel like you promote Who the most.
Yeah.
So I would probably say go with that one just because people might know that one the most because
Mhm.
you promote it the most.
Mhm.
Um, but I also was gonna say I know a lady which I shouldn't say lady because I make her sound old, but I interviewed Liv Heavenly, shout out to her.
Okay.
Um, and she makes or she has music videos out that are really good quality, so I can see or I can connect with her and see who she worked with because when I
Mhm.
say like they look
Yes,
they look good.
send all the videographers you know my way. Please send them my way because I'm trying to figure it out. I have a couple people in mind, but I'm always willing to look at somebody else's work, just to see, just to see. So
Yeah.
definitely, because I got to get that video out ASAP
Mhm.
before they snatch me up in the streets. So
For
to say.
everyone that's in here though, how about y'all comment a song that y'all think she should make the video to?
Yeah, I need to
We gonna give
know.
them.
I need to know whatever you got. I don't care. Just drop it in there. I need to see it. I think it's gonna be Who though,
I think
because that's what people love.
it's very catchy, you know.
Who? Why? I mean, them people be screaming. I knew Ari was gonna say Tequila Blues. So Ari, I have Tequila Blues. I have a video idea for Tequila Blues already, and Tequila Blues is definitely one of the songs that I'm going to shoot a music video to. The theme for Tequila Blues, the music video, is gonna be The Hangover. I'm gonna recreate The
Ooh,
Hangover.
that's gonna be nice.
That's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be
Oh
funny.
yeah, I got a baby. I'm using a baby and everything. I'm ready. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna try to do that in the summer, maybe July. Maybe July.
Yeah, because it's gonna be nice weather.
Yes, I'm
So
recreating Hangover. And Ari, I need to make sure that you in town so that you can be in the video.
he said it's gonna be
Yes,
lit.
we recreating Hangover. It's gonna be absolutely lit. Yes, Ari, you in it. You already in it. You ain't have a choice. Just make sure you in town.
Make sure
Please,
you available.
please make sure you're available. Ari, we need you. Okay. I'm gonna pick a day and make sure that you have it because we need you in town. Mm, mm, mm.
I think Sam knows some videographers because he puts out some visuals here and there.
Yeah,
So
I'll ask Sam. Sam got some people. I ask. He gonna be like, "Girl, you just gotta get on Instagram." Yeah,
Sam's me.
I know. Mm-mm.
Let's see. I think that was the only one. That's okay though. They can come back and comment on this. Ooh, did I did I leave her or did I exit? What is it called? Not exit. Freak. Let me see. I'm gonna try to get her back home. Hi, bad people.
Hello, everyone. I'm back.
I said, ooh, ooh, did I do that?
So sorry, you guys. I don't know what happened, but I have returned. The
It's
phone just
okay.
started doing some weird stuff. I said, okay, I'm gonna leave and come back. I'll come back.
Thought you thought I was on FaceTime or that we was on FaceTime.
No, no, it just started being weird, and I'm like, okay,
Why
I
you
was definitely
being
having a
weird
moment.
of me?
Well, all the comments for me are gone. So if you said something, please say it again.
I was just trying to figure out if I dismissed you or not. I
Oh,
don't. What's the word? What was the word though? That's not dismiss.
kick
Was
me
not
out.
what I was thinking of.
Excuse me. Muted me.
Well, you can go ahead. I mean, I'm sure everybody know that's on here already, but let the people know where they can find you, where they can find your music, and all that jazz.
Okay. So my on all social media is at MissChristyana. You can find my music everywhere. Elevate everywhere. I'll drop some links, or if you guys have any questions, feel free to DM me. But yeah, Miss Christiana on everything. Elevate is everywhere. Videos and visuals coming soon. Bear with me. Bear with
All right, and make sure y'all remember that she has a performance May 26th
Please click my name in the bio.
in
Click
the
my
bio.
name
Literally, in the bio. It's right
in the
there for
bio.
you.
Please click my name. Miss Christiana, May 26th is a full acoustic set. I'm getting all acoustic. I'm getting my songs remade so that they have like an acoustic feel to them.
Hmm.
Oh, it's gonna be
Hmm.
amazing.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
it's
gonna be
gonna
amazing.
be dope.
Yeah.
Dope show. Well, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for coming on this platform and
Yes,
sharing your, story and everything about yourself. Hopefully, you get some more views and whatnot from this live.
I
And then
will.
if not, just gonna shove it down their throat, basically.
Okay, you should have been on. The interview was top tier. You should have been here.
Oh,
You should have been.
period.
But yes, no. If I don't know if you have a way to save this video because I always can use this for content in any way I can repost it. So just let me know. But yeah, at Miss Christiana everywhere. Thank you so much for having me. I gotta thank Sam because he's the one that suggested. But yes,
Yeah, I have to
thank
thank Sam
you.
too for plugging us.
Yes,
Yeah. And
he probably is
that
he
is
still
all I
alive?
have. Huh?
Is he still alive? Well, we don't know. We've been live
Yeah, I
together.
have no clue.
It's
But
okay. But
Sam, when Sam go live, he be going live for a while because he be showing different songs and whatnot that he's working on.
yeah,
So,
I'll probably pop in on his live soon. Well,
all right.
thank you so much.
Oh,
I'm tapping out. I'm getting out of
yeah, same
here.
here. Thank you so much for coming. I'll
Of
talk to you
course.
again
Talk to
later.
you soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.